Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's live broadcast. I greet you wherever in the world you are, especially wherever you find yourself in our lovely continent, Mother Africa. This is once again Prof Elsie Mostert. I'm the administrator for God Bless Africa movement, and tonight I'm just going to speak to you. First of all, before I start, I would like to greet our president, Bishop Dr. Amos Dele Gabenro, the founder and the visionary of this God Bless Africa movement. You are greeted, Mr. President, and we honor and respect you, and we are grateful for the work that you are doing for God Bless Africa. Then every leader in every chapter in all the countries that are joining us, we are so thankful and so grateful that we can just work shoulder to shoulder with you in God Bless Africa movement in order to realize the vision through the mission which was given to this great organization. Without you, we cannot do it. So I want to thank every leader, and I specifically want to thank every person of all the countries in our continents that are making contact with me so regularly, just to say hello, just to ask how I am as well, and that is really, really appreciated, and also to thank me for the work that I do in this movement. It is my honor, and I am glad for the opportunity to be part of this amazing project. So many things that are happening, and at the outset I want to ask you, did you see the article this week in the Daily Sun that was published in the Daily Sun about the interview that was held with our president and also with some of the members? And there's this lovely photograph of all of us standing looking very good in the newspaper. If you haven't seen it, make sure to contact me so that I can send you the article. I have posted the article on all the groups intercontinentally, and at the moment we have got 36 groups that I'm dealing with countries all over Africa. And the amazing thing that is happening also at this moment is we're getting all these invitations to go and visit you. We are coming for you, we're coming to visit you, and we're coming to bring this great vision, this great model that we have to you so that you can implement it in your own country and experience the success that it will bring by healing the African continent. It's an absolute pleasure and it's an absolute honor to be speaking to you tonight. We are in South Africa. We are having quite a nice sunny day, and we are starting to go towards into the second month of autumn. We are getting colder days, etc., but it's going good and it's going well with us. Also, we are on lockdown level 1 still, so we are keeping our masks on and we're keeping our social distancing and keeping to all the regulations that our government has got in place with regard to the COVID-19 regulations that we must adhere to. We must do it. We must look after ourselves. We must protect ourselves. We must keep ourselves healthy. We must keep ourselves safe. Because if we cannot do it, we cannot set an example for the rest of the world. And we know that if we want to heal the African continent, we must also be healthy ourselves. Isn't that right? So, if you remember, before I continue, we had an interview, a studio recording was made about two weeks ago with Elevate TV, and there were a few of us present there, and it was an amazing interview that was held with different members of the God Bless Africa chapter in South Africa. And it actually went very well, and I just received the news this morning that the produced and the edited version of this interview is finished. They've sent me the link. We will have a look at everything, and soon you will have that link right there in your inbox, right there on your WhatsApp, wherever you are, whatever the way is that we communicate with you, and you're able to see the great things that we have said and the way that we are marketing this movement that we are on. And not only for the benefit of South Africa, but for the benefit of each and every country in Africa, in the Africa diasporas, and also we are planting globally as well, and this is absolutely amazing. But the way that we are able to do this, the way that we can get the success in what we're doing, is by you registering as a member, by you paying membership fees. You know, you need money to run a business, you need money to function, and for us to be able to travel and go and do what we need to do and bring this great message all over the world about Africa that is bleeding at the moment and needs healing, and to show people and direct them and give them leading and show them leadership and equip them how to assist with this process of healing the African continent. We need your membership. And I want to specifically thank each and every member that has registered and that has paid membership fees. And also, some of you will testify and say, oh, but I received my membership card, I received my platinum card, or my bronze card, or whatever the level of membership is that you have signed up for. It has been done, it's been sent to you, or it's been handed to you, and it's absolutely great to see how things are just continuing to happen and happen. This movement, and the reason why there's a word movement at the back of God Bless Africa is because we do not stand still. We are on the move, going places, seeing people, becoming connected, and doing everything that we can in our power to make a great success out of what God Bless Africa stands for. Can I remind you about the vision of God Bless Africa? The vision is to heal the African continent and to promote love, peace, prosperity, unity, and loyalty. Now, you will recall that last Friday I spoke to you about peace. And it is very important that we take note of, and we are peacemakers so that there can be peace in our continent. And you know, peace is contagious. If people live in peace with each other, and if there's no war, then healing takes place. And if healing takes place, people can flourish. People can flourish wherever they are. I also just want to give from God Bless Africa movement our condolences to Tanzania, who lost their president. The president passed away, and our sincere condolences and our deepest sympathy to the government of Tanzania and also to the citizens of Tanzania. May you be comforted in your time of mourning. We mourn with you. God Bless Africa mourns when any country in Africa is hurting and is mourning. So please accept our sincere condolences from our country, South Africa, from the leadership of God Bless Africa to yours. Today I want to speak to you once again about this great vision of God Bless Africa movement. And once again, remember we spoke about peace last week. And this week I want to speak to you about the word in the vision that is loyalty. Loyalty, to heal the African continent and promote love, peace, prosperity, unity, and loyalty. Now, loyalty is a word that a lot of people, it rolls off the tongue easily, but the actions do not show that the loyalty is in fact there and the loyalty is actually manifested in their lives. So I want to quote from a dictionary what the word loyalty means. And the word means a strong feeling of support or allegiance. A strong feeling of support or allegiance. Now, if you have to ask the leadership of God Bless Africa movement, what are their feelings? Why are they standing up for the cause? Why did they decide that this is what they want to do? Why are they going for it with everything that are in it? Because they want to do everything in their power to help to heal our continent, it will say. They will say because of the feeling of support. Because of the feeling of allegiance. Because we are all Africans. We are born on the African continent. And no matter what happened before, we have to be loyal to each other, and we must be loyal to this vision so that we can see the end result. And if you don't support each other, there will be no end result. And if you don't pledge your allegiance towards each other, how can you have loyalty and a good end result? How can healing take place? You know, we all want to strive for healing. I myself, if I feel sick, it's not a nice space to be in. And I'm one little person on this great continent. Can you imagine how many people are not feeling well? And I'm not talking about disease. I'm talking about the state that we are in, our mindset, the way that we are so stuck in situations, and that there's so many strongholds in our lives that the roots holds us so strong, and that we are hurting. And hurting is not a nice emotion to have, because once somebody hurts, they must get healing. And healing doesn't just come easy. Healing needs a lot of ingredients to get the perfect recipe for healing. And in the recipe that God Bless Africa is using, one of the ingredients for healing is loyalty. But I have this thing on my heart that you cannot be loyal to me or to anybody else or any organization or church or place of worship, wherever it is that you go, if you cannot be loyal to yourself. And this is a very, very difficult thing to acknowledge in your life. That loyalty to yourself starts with you, because if you cannot be loyal to yourself, how can you be loyal to others? How can you become part of something and pledge allegiance and your support to something if you don't know yourself, if you don't know your own capabilities, if you don't know the loyalty to yourself, and you don't love yourself enough to give a part of yourself to other people? Another word for loyalty, or one of the words that runs neck on neck with loyalty, is obedience. And another word is faithfulness. So when you're going to start a journey with God Bless Africa movement, you must be loyal enough to adhere to the mandate, but you must be loyal enough to yourself, make yourself available to be part of this great movement. You know, sometimes it's very difficult to be loyal to yourself. Sometimes the race of life, the rat race that some people find themselves in, the fast lane, especially sometimes, like, let me take the example of a woman, if you will allow me to. You know, a woman, especially a woman, a mother, especially a mother, a married woman, a mother, she has a responsibility towards her husband. She has a responsibility to each one of her children, and she has a responsibility towards her household. And if something is out of routine, the whole day is upset. If you are used to getting up at a certain time in the morning, doing certain chores and tasks and getting things ready and getting stuff ready for the day and making sure that everybody is looked after, etc., and something goes wrong, the whole day is upset. And a lot of the women are not housekeepers. A lot of the women are not home executives, just home executives. A lot of the women work as well. A lot of our women are in ministry. So you have, I always say, I call it in shifts. I say, this is my first shift, my day shift, my afternoon shift, my night shift, whatever. Because a lot of women out there, and this is the example, I'm not saying men are not involved. I just want to use the woman as an example because I can relate to that. So you stand up in the morning, you've got responsibilities, people need breakfast, and kids need to go to school, and dad needs to go to work, and supper needs to be cooked, and the house needs to be cleaned and stuff, and there's things that needs to be done, and you maybe need to go to work yourself, there's traveling involved and everything like that. But in the process, you lose yourself. In the process, you lose loyalty to yourself because sometimes you lose yourself so much you don't know who you are anymore. You must know who you are to take on anything in life. You must know what you can take, how much you can handle to take up anything in life. When you take up membership with God Bless Africa movement, you must make sure that you'll be able to keep up with what's happening. This is an amazing movement to be part of. But you need to keep your eye on the vision, your own eye on the vision. You need to keep your own eye on the goal without losing yourself. You must make sure that you have your own best interest at heart and you have the interest at heart of your family and everything that you need to do and the organization. There's a lot of people that are phoning and sending messages that they would like to become members, etc. And it's absolutely wonderful what's happening. But yet, you hear from the people once, maybe twice, and then the connection just goes quiet. You don't hear anything further. Then I'm wondering by myself, but are you sure that you are making the right decision? Because I know it's the right decision. Leadership knows it's the right decision, intercontinentally and wherever we are. We know that together we can make a difference. But we need you to be strong, and we need you to persevere, and we need you not to fall out and lie on the side of the road halfway through. Because we are in unity and we're working shoulder to shoulder. You know, Clarence Francis said, you cannot buy loyalty. You cannot buy loyalty. You cannot buy the devotion of hearts, minds, and souls. You have to earn these things. So if we are saying in our vision that we want to heal the Africa continent through loyalty, I am loyal to you. I'm loyal to whoever it is that's embarking on this amazing adventure with me. I am loyal to you. I'm loyal to the movement, and I'm loyal to the vision and the mission and the whole mandate, but I'm also loyal to myself to make sure that I will be able to do what is expected of me. to the best of my ability, because I need to know myself. I need to be loyal to myself to know that this is in my best interest. It is in my family's best interest. It is in my regions, my community, my region, my area, my country, wherever I find myself. It's in their best interest that we receive healing. There was Paul Kolu, the celebrated writer, said something very, very profound. And what he said really, really touched my heart. He said, where there is loyalty, weapons are of no use. Where there is loyalty, weapons are of no use. Our continent, some of our regions, some of our countries have been destroyed by war. Some of the countries in African continent, there's a lot of weapons still involved. But if we can be loyal, we won't need any weapons. Because then, doesn't peace then just come naturally? Peace that we spoke about last week. And it really hit me very hard that where there is loyalty, weapons are of no use. Because if I'm loyal to my cause, and I know the mandate of my cause, and I know the vision, and I know the mission, and I'm a member of this cause, and I've been fighting for this, and I've been talking about it, and I've been walking the walk, and I've been actionating on everything that is entailed and embroiled in what God Bless Africa movement is about, then I have got the conviction in my heart, and I know with all my mind that what I'm doing is right because it's a good cause. This cause is a good cause. Who doesn't want to be healed? So if I know all these things, no matter how the attack comes, whether it is with actual weapons or whether it's with your tongue, which you can either use as a weapon of mass destruction or as a weapon of mass construction. And this is what we are aiming to do. No matter what the situation is that you find yourself in, if you find that you want to really tap into the cause of this amazing movement, you will know that you should know that your loyalty will be expected. Because if we are loyal to ourselves, we become loyal to each other. We form partnerships of loyalty, and this is what makes us a great movement, because we can take this model out to every country in the African continent and use it as an ingredient in the recipe of God Bless Africa to bring healing to our African continent. It's not nice to hear that your country is bleeding. It's not nice to know it. But the problem is, what are we doing about it? There's a lot of people that are talking about it. People are talking about the state of the African continent and what is actually happening here. But, we should stop talking and we should start doing something. We should stop saying things and we should rather be quiet and look for solutions. That's what we should be doing. I want to quote William Shakespeare, the great writer. William Shakespeare, he says, "This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as a night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man." The mandates and the vision and the mission of God Bless Africa movement is totally, totally transparent. What you see in South Africa is what you will see in Zambia, is what you will see in Gambia, is what you will see in Sierra Leone. Exactly that same transparent mandate. It's not it's not something that is written for a certain country and a certain place in a certain area. It's something that was drafted for Africa and in the best interest of the African continent and the citizens of the African continent. So if you can be loyal to yourself, and you can then become loyal and pledge allegiance to yourself, and then pledge your support to yourself, then you will be able to broaden the spectrum, and then you will be able to pledge support and allegiance to others. And this is what makes it so great, because I am inviting you with all my heart to register and become a member of God Bless Africa movement. If you can spend one day with our President Amos, spend one day with him, spend one day in his shoes, you will know what loyalty means. Loyal to himself and loyal enough to the mandate. Your creation purpose and my creation purpose is not the same creation purpose. But together, we form a machine. Together, we form a mean team. And together, we can, with our input and our loyalty and being peacemakers, already start seeing the result. The diagnosis has been made. Our continent needs healing, it's bleeding. But we can start seeing the results to say, whoa, the recipe that we have, that's good medicine. The recipe that we have, that's good medicine. And in this recipe you will find love. In this recipe you will find peace, and you will find loyalty, and you will find prosperity, and you will find unity. If we want the end result to be a great success, we should use every single ingredient that has been put into the vision, the recipe of this vision. You know, sometimes in life, you travel, you journey on a path that you didn't think you would ever journey on. You encounter trials and tribulations. There is losses, there is pain, there is hurting. There's questions but no answers. You need solutions in your life. You need things to happen. You need your miracle to happen. And it's just not coming. Through it all, remain loyal to yourself. Through it all, no matter what it is that you are living, no matter what it is that you are enduring, no matter where you are at this moment, I want to reach out my hand to you and I want to tell you, come. Let us help you to pick you up. Let us help you to show you what it means to receive healing. And once you can receive that healing, you can take that healing to your community and to wherever you are. And together, you get results. You know, when somebody is sick, they go for blood tests or they go and see a doctor, and then the doctor will say, okay, the results are in. Let the results that we have, because of our input in this great movement, be only results of positivity and healing. Because we know where we've been. We know what has been happening. Some are victims, some are survivors. There's so many things that are going on, different theories and things that are going on. But I want to tell you now, if you want to see a good result, you must make sure that you are part of a great movement where one day you can say, I was a part of that. You have a story to tell. And this is not something that's going to end, because you know what, the other day I said that if you can just get the wheels rolling, get it going, get excited about what is happening, and apply yourself and apply your mind and do what is ever is necessary for you to become a part of this great body, this great machine, you will also leave a legacy. You will leave a legacy of setting an example, leaving a legacy of healing, of leadership, making a better Africa together for our children and for our grandchildren and for those that have not been born yet, that are still to come. Because by joining hands, joining this link, becoming part of this very strong chain that is called God Bless Africa movement, you are a pioneer. You are doing pioneer work. You are doing something great. People will want to have something to do with you, because people will want to become part of the difference. You know, an architect can get an instruction to draft a plan to build a house, a kingdom, a palace, whatever. And he will sit for days and weeks to draw a plan of how it should be done. But if there's nobody that can approve the plan, and if there's nobody that can build the plan, all the days and the times and ideas that he had, it's all lost, it's all useless, it's gone, it's gone in the wind. The blueprint of God Bless Africa movement is the mandate. But the mandate can just remain a piece of paper until such time that you and me, we stand up and we report for duty. Because a piece of paper has got no value, because it needs human resources to become something. Your workmanship, your intelligence, your dedication, that is what is needed. And by signing up and becoming a member and pledging your allegiance, your loyalty, your support, this is the way that the wheel will continuously keep on moving. You are great. It is amazing to be walking with great people the way that I have been in the last few months. Being elevated, sharing and caring together for one vision, one target, one ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is to heal the African continent. It's up to you and it's up to me. A lot of times when somebody gets sick, the first thing that the medical staff will maybe ask you is, do you have a support system? Do you have somebody that can support you while you are sick, while you are going through your healing process, until we can see the good results that we are looking for and waiting for? And a lot of people do not have a support system. A lot of people do not have somebody that come and help them, can feed them, can bathe them, can take them places, administer their medication. And some people do. And you know what? We need you to become part of us, so that we can have that support system where we can assist our continent together. You don't need to be a doctor or a lawyer or a person that's got degrees and everything that has gone to university. You are most welcome. All those people are very, very much welcome, and we appreciate you. Our professional people, we appreciate you, we love you, we thank you for joining. But you can be a laborer, or you can be a youth person, and you can be a young child. It doesn't matter, as long as we share the same thing. Because you know what? God Bless Africa movement has an intention to be loyal to you. The leadership has an intention to be loyal to each other and to you and to the African continent. And as I was speaking about the subject of loyalty, it's very, very important to know and to note that it's a two-way street. It's mutual honor and it's mutual respect. And that is what counts. I want to invite you to please go and visit our website, www.godblessafricamovement.org, to go and see exactly what is going on and read our mandate. And if you haven't registered yet, click on that button that says register. Type in your details so that we can register you as a member. It is amazing to be part of this great movement. I'm super excited because I can see in my mind's eye, I envisage the end result. No matter what it is, the time that we are putting in now and the effort that we are putting in now and the hours and the lack of sleep and the lack of supply for ourselves and giving to so many others, etc., etc. If you can see the end result, we've already won. We've already won. We've already progressed. We've already done amazing, amazing stuff by having the same goal in mind and working towards it loyally and in peace. It's been wonderful and great to speak to you tonight. I apologize that it was a bit late, but yet here I am. And wherever you are, if you are watching now, or whether you will watch this later, I just want to encourage you today to never ever give up. No matter what it is that you are seeing with your eye and you are experiencing in your life, there's always hope. There's always hope. There's always a new light that shines. And we are privileged to have you be part of us. And it is our honor to be part of you. We cannot wait to visit you in your country where you are. Thank you for the invitations that have been coming in already. If you want to invite us, please contact me. Send the invitations, and there's even a telephone number on our website that you can also contact. Send us an email. Communicate with us. Speak to us. Let us know how it's going in your country. We are interested in knowing, and we also would like to know how the progress is going there wherever you are. You are appreciated. You are loved. You are great. You are wonderful. And as long as you are loyal to yourself and you can be loyal to us, we are also loyal to you. I want to greet you and I want to say God bless you and God bless Africa. I'll see you again next Friday. Thank you for the opportunity.